Hello, I am Dr. Balasubramanian Tyagarajan. Today I am going to demonstrate how to create an assignment inside Google Classroom, how to create a rubric to make the life of the teacher really easy. To evaluate the assignment, we can create a rubric or a broad blueprint which will help the teacher to give out the grades or marks, and then how to deliver the assignment to the classroom or students or a group of students as the case may be. So now we need, on going to the classroom, I click the classwork button, and on going to the classroom, logging into the classroom, this is the interface. One will be, this will be seen actually. This is the interface that will be seen. And then I am going to the next tab, classwork. This is where we have the menu for creating assignments. And there's a small green tab with a plus sign. Next to it, create. I'm going to create a new assignment. So this assignment, I'm going to ask a student to write an essay on hearing aids. So write an essay on hearing aids with the help of diagram. Name the various parts. So that is going to be the question. Any instruction, if any, can be typed here. To the students goes here. So now, here on clicking that button, you are given 4 choices. You can, if you have already created this assignment in a Word document and have already uploaded to Google Drive, you just click the Google Drive, it will take you to that assignment. If it is already there, it will be shown. So since I have already created and placed it there, it's already there. Let me save some time. I will give it an insert. Similarly, you can also host the same file in any of the file hosting services like Dropbox or Box and give out the link here. On clicking this, you can always give out a link here, or you can choose the file, and then you can, by clicking the upload, you can browse for the file from your computer and you can upload the same file to your Google Drive. So now you can also use a YouTube video as an assignment tool, provided you have already uploaded the YouTube video to YouTube, or if you know the link to the YouTube, you can give it here. So these are all the obvious choices you can give out to the student. So this is assignment has already been uploaded. Now here the teacher is having the following options. The student can view the file, students can edit the file, make a copy for each student. So among these 3 categories, the teacher needs to choose one. So if this teacher chooses student can view file, the student will be able to view the file alone. The student won't be able to edit the file. Whereas if you choose students can edit the file, what happens is the student can edit the file and push it across to the teacher. What happens is the edited file gets saved in the student's name. So every time one of the student accesses the file and edits the file, another file will be created and saved into the Google Drive. So what happens is a large number of files will be saved inside your classroom G Drive space, and it becomes really cumbersome to organize these separate files. Whereas if you choose make a copy for each student, what happens is the assignment copy, one copy of the assignment is saved into the G Drive space of the student, so that the student will have this copy of the file saved into his or her G Drive, and they can make use of the copy, complete the assignment with the copy, and send it across to the teacher for evaluation. For this purpose, since this is going to be the essay, it is sufficient if the student just views the file, and you can always open up a new Word document and start typing the essay. So I will choose students can view the file. And now before assigning, you see whatever changes I make here, it gets saved. The entire assignment is saved under draft category. So it has not been assigned, it has not been delivered to the student, but yet it is saved. So you need not physically go around and keep saving every now and then. Google Classroom is so intuitive. Every change you make is instantaneously saved into your G Drive. Here what happens is the teacher can choose who should receive the assignment. So if the teacher is having more than one class within the classroom, say here we see 3 classes within the same classroom, the teacher can choose all the classes, or you can specifically choose one class as shown here. So that is one possibility. Another possibility is the teacher can choose to assign the assignment to all students, or a teacher can choose a specific student to assign the assignment. Now let us come to the grade category. So what happens is, if you spend some time setting this grade category, this will make your life easy as the students start submitting their assignment. For example, 100 points happens to be the maximum score which you are going to permit for this assignment. So I will say, if the student is going to get 100 marks, it is going to be A plus category. So A plus category is equal to 100 points. The next category is going to be A category. It is going to be 90 points. Then I will say B plus category, it will be 80 points. And then B category, it will be 70 points. And then C category, it will be 60 points. And F category is failed category, that is 50 points. So automatically you can assign a category, and what happens is, depending on the number of points awarded to the assignment, the student will be graded as per your requirement. So you set your grade here and set the points as per the grade requirement. Then next comes the due date. You can always give out a due date for assignment. This is last date for submission of assignment, where you can choose, say for example, I am going to say 15th of September, and you can also choose the time if you want. I am not going to choose the time. So you can choose a due date and time for submission of assignment. And here there is always it is better to organize assignments under various topics. So since this topic is is pertaining to hearing aids, on hearing, we will use the topic orthology. So before you can assign a topic, you should have already created a topic of orthology. If there is no topic created for this assignment, you can go ahead and create a topic under which you want this assignment to be listed. I repeat again, if you had already created a topic, appropriate topic under which the assignment can be listed, you choose the topic. So orthology as the case may be. Whereas if you don't have appropriate topic created already, you can go ahead and create a topic and give it a new name. That will be saved. So, or you can say this does not pertain to any topic. So what I will do is I will put it across to orthology. So this is as much as the basic setup for assignment. Now I need to give out a valuation framework. So actually how we are going to value the students submitted assignment. So we need to have a broad framework for which we are going to use the concept of rubric. So let me go to rubric. So rubric, again, if I click the rubric, it has 3 subheadings. You can create a separate rubric or a blueprint for evaluation for this topic alone, or you can reuse a rubric which you have already created for some other assignment. You can keep reusing it, or you can import a rubric from a spreadsheet. So I am going to create a new rubric to evaluate this assignment. So first thing is, you need to ensure that the scoring should be used. If you push the slider to the other side, scoring won't be I'll say turn off. Entire rubric is not possible. So you use enable scoring by pushing the slider. If you don't enable scoring, you won't be able to create a rubric. So you should always, first thing you see is you enable the scoring, even though by default this slider is pushed to the use scoring side. Now we need to sort the order of points. It can be either in a descending order or a ascending order. So let me say descending order. I like it to be starting from the maximum, then comes to the minimum. So the first criteria I am going to use to evaluate the student's submitted assignment is going to be, I want to know whether the student has clearly understood the concept. So here, understanding of the subject. So that I am going to use as the first criteria. We need to, if you want, this is not a required column. If you want, you can describe this criteria. So you can type a brief description of the criteria, and then here you want to award the points. So I will say, since it's going to be 100 points, I will assign 40 points for as the maximum for the understanding. So that is going to be 40. So again, level. So you, according to the level of the student, you can award marks. This is actually the maximum points you award for this criteria. Of course, the maximum points for the entire assignment is going to be 100, out of which 40 points you are going to assign if you're convinced the student has understood the subject, understood the concept behind the subject. So before you want to give out a level title, I always love to put a emoji in front of the level. That will look better, it will look interesting. So what I'll do is I'll go to some of the free emoji sites. So I thought I will take the gemstone, I will copy this gemstone emoji, and then I will go to level, I will paste the emoji there. Just a minute. I will copy the emoji and then I will paste it here. So I will say, what emoji shall I place? I'll place a gift here, I'll place another gift. So I have placed 2 emoji, and then that is going to be the level. That is the understanding. As I will even go and say, I will give out a 3. I will give out a 3 gifts. In fact, no, I will choose a tick instead of this. I will go right click, go to the emoji section. I'll say, I'll give out 3 ticks. Instead of writing down the level, I will say 3 ticks, and you can give a description of the criteria the student has got. This is the maximum understanding. So we will give that in the description. Here you see 3 vertical dots. If you click here, it gives you the option of deleting the level. So now this is the first thing we have done. The next is I'm going to add another level, for which I am going to give out, say, 30 points. Then again I am going to give out level. It's going to be, I will put as 2 ticks, emoji, 1 tick, 2 ticks, and then basic level understanding. That is the second level. So student can be bunched as per the level or scores. The third level I'm going to add, it is going to carry, say for example 40, 30. I will say I will give out 20 points. Then I'm going to give out a emoji with only 1 tick. And then I will say a comment, need to work hard. So that is going to be my description. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to give just 5 points, and then I'm going to give out a emoji which says I'm not happy with it. Then I'm going to say, meet me, buck up. So that is the I have created one criteria with 4 levels. So among the 100 points, I am giving 40 points to this criteria. So let me add another criteria. So this title I am going to give happens to be what? Language. Again we type a short description. If you are interested, you can type it. It's always better. And then points, number of points. So already we have given out 40 points for the understanding. So I'm going to give out 30 points for the language. So I will say, I will put an emoji here. I say how to do it. So I'll say I'll put 3 ticks and then good language. We have write a short description of it, and then I will create another level which I am saying I will say 20 points, and then I will put out a emoji. Say for example I will put a 2 tick emoji, and then fair language. Write a short description here, and then I will go to the next level, which is going to be say 10 points. Then I am going to put a 1 tick emoji. Say can do better. I'll put a can do better, and then next is I am going to say 5 points. Here I am going to put out a emoji which is this one. I am going to put need to work hard, or I can also ask a student to meet me. So the second criteria is over. The next things already we have covered 70 points. Now the third criteria I am going to give is the diagram, illustration. And then you can give out a brief description of the illustration. So I am going to say 30 points is the number of points I am going to give. Level, I will say I will use a emoji as previously, a 3 tick emoji, and then good diagram. If you want, you can give out a small description of the level. The next is going to be a 20 point. Then I am going to put an emoji out. Just you right click, you will get the emoji, no issues. Just right click on the field, you will get an emoji. And then here we will say fair diagram. Then next we will go to create another level, which I am going to say, I am going to give out 10 points for it. I will give out right click on it, go to emoji, put a tick, and then I will say can improve, and then by clicking this plus button I say I put a 5 point. Then I will say I go to the emoji. I'll just put blinking cursor. You right click on it, choose emoji here, you choose the green face, and then you need to back up. So this is a thing. We have completed the broad rubric specifications here. We have broken down to the point allocation as per 3 categories, 3 criteria rather, and then we have subdivided each of these criteria into 4 different levels as we have shown here. So this is actually a gross blueprint. You as a teacher, you can find out innovative ways of using rubric. You can still make this rubric still more better. Rubric itself is a science on its own. I will advise you to Google rubric and see some interesting ways it can be used to apply evaluation for various assignments. So first thing I do is, after creating this rubric, I am going to save this rubric. After saving this rubric, now it says I have saved a rubric with 3 criteria and total number of points is 100. So it tells me I have allotted a rubric for this assignment with 3 criteria with a total of 100 points. Supposing you want to check the students' plagiarism for originality, if you just check this box, so you can check the originality by checking this plagiarism. Since it is a free service, you will be able to just submit only 3 assignments for plagiarism per class. So I am not going to submit this for plagiarism check, because it is going to be a essay, and whatever the student is going to write is going to be from one textbook or other. Definitely it will show a high level of plagiarism score. So I am not going to enable plagiarism. This will be useful when you want to test the words. If you want the student to come out of the chapter on his thesis and submit it here, then you can use this check plagiarism. So now I am going to assign. So now after assigning, so it has been assigned. Now I am going to, as a student, I am going to open my email box, mailbox. I should see that assignment here. It takes some time. Or the other way is I can log in as a student. So I am seeing. What I will do is I will log in as a student into this classroom. I am already been included as a student in the classroom. It takes some time for the mail to come. I don't want to waste your time here. So now here, this is the class where I am enrolled as a student. Now I am going to the classwork. So here you see it says due on Tuesday, write an essay. It has come here. So here it says this is the assignment which has been given. If you can just view the assignment if you want, that you can, what you do is you just add or create. So I assume you have typed your assignment in a Word document. Then I am going to my file which is going to be inside my desktop. Say for example, so what I will do is I will just use where is the hearing aid? Already given it. Yeah, that's here. So what I will do is I will add or create. I will upload a file from my drive. What I will browse. Then I will see hearing aid. See here docx. I am going to upload the file. See it getting uploaded. It has been uploaded. Then I can attach what before. As long as I don't click this add in, I have the choice of editing this document. So I can type a comment to my teacher or a remark to my teacher. I say, sir, I have submitted the on time. So just I'm telling you, you can type anything you want, remark to the teacher, and then I'm going to hand in. It says one attachment will be submitted. I'm going to hand it in. So it has been handed to the teacher. Now let me go and log in to the teacher screen and see what has happened. Now here, this is the classroom which, so now let me see. Let me go to people. I'm sorry, you need to go to the grades. So it is said to reach me. So now I have received one student was handed out the document. I go on, read out the document, evaluate these documents as per my one turned in. And now on clicking this, the grade opens. So I am going to say understanding of the subject. I am going to say I'm going to give out 30 points, and then language I am going to give out 20 points. Illustrations I am going to give out 20 points, and I can give out a comment here if I want. The student be able to see the comment, and then I can carefully look. 70 points I awarded out of 100. On pressing these 3 vertical dots, I can return this. I'm going to return the document to the student. So I have evaluated the assignment and I have returned the assignment to the student. Now I will log in as student to the classroom. This is the classroom, if I'm right. Please bear with me if I'm wrong. So here on logging in, it tells me I have secured 70%. Here I open here, view the details. On giving out view the details, I get the entire rubric, how the teacher has awarded me points as per the rubric. And now so on viewing the work, it tells me that my score is 70%. So this is how you can prepare an assignment, apply rubric, which is actually a blueprint for evaluation of the assignment, then deliver it to the student, get their response, evaluate as per the rubric, and push it back to the student. Thank you so much.